Before I introduce the second winner to perform tonight, I would like to show you this nice poster for the upcoming Young Musician competition that will be held on April 24th, 2020 and April 25th, 2020. So the poster is at the table in the lobby. So when you take a break or go out or before you leave or have refreshment afterward, make sure you pick a copy. And also, on the table, you will see a pamphlet of our music department. And we offer 2 degrees here. The first one is the AFA degree in music. The second one is AA degree in music business. So on the brochure, if you turn inside, you will see the curriculums of each degree. So I will be around tonight. You feel free to talk to me or email me, call me if you have any questions about the classes or the curriculums that we offer here. Okay, the second winner is Anastasia. Anastasia won the Senior Artist Division last year. She's a homeschool student in Indiana and also a musician of our symphonic band. She has played the piano since she was 4 years old and the French horn for 2 years. Her music teachers, including her parents and Marilyn Bourgeois, our piano faculty. Anastasia likes to play soccer, ping pong, chess, horseback riding, writing, reading, and her parakeet. Without any ado, please join me in welcoming Anastasia.
Thank you very much for that warm applause. Welcome to our concert. My name is Philip Wallman, and I'm the conductor of the chamber strings here. And I'm very delighted that you're with us. That was a hymn tune. Maybe some of you might have recognized it. It showed up in the violas eventually, in the big long line. Rhosymedre is the name of the tune, written by an Anglican priest, John Edwards, back in the 1600s, and it was named after the town in Wales. And as you, if you have a really long memory, you may have remembered that this was played at Princess Diana's funeral, as she was the Princess of Wales. And this is an arrangement of an arrangement by Ralph von Williams. And this is for string orchestra. He originally wrote it for organ. And so just a beautiful, beautiful tune. And it's one that kind of warms your heart as you hear it played. It's a wonderful way to get a concert going, I think. In front of you, very quickly, have amassed our two soloists for our concert this evening. We have two outstanding members of our orchestra. We're going to play the piece affectionately known as the Bach Double. A very simple name, worldwide famous name of the two-violin concerto, concerto for two violins written by J.S. Bach. And we have with us our concertmaster, Mr. David Howard, and you may notice, our violist and also a pinch hitter on violin, a fantastic violinist actually, Caitlin Wright. They're going to perform the Bach Double, and we hope you enjoy it. Please give Caitlin and David a warm welcome. like that, we have to show them off. Don't you agree? Great job, everyone. The next piece we're going to play for you is by Arim Khachaturian, maybe most famously known for his saber dance, but he also wrote many ballets, and this is the theme from Spartacus, which is a ballet written in 1954. He won the Lenin Prize when it was first composed and performed, and it's still in the repertoire of many ballet companies today. Like a really smart composer, he said, I have a lot of great music in this ballet, let me put it into use somewhere else. So he put it into 4 orchestral suites. And that's how I heard it for the very first time. It was one of these suites, and it was just amazing. His use of orchestration and his themes and his great colorful work he does with the orchestra was really a hit with me. So I wanted to bring this back to us in this chamber orchestra version here. But it's also a theme that's been used for skating events, world championships. You may have seen it on TV. You also may have heard it on some commercials. You may have also, I hope not, but heard the rock and the disco version of this. I've not heard it. I'm not going to. And also the beloved Andy Williams had someone put words to this, and he sang it on one of his albums. But this is a beautiful theme by Khachaturian. We hope you enjoy the theme from Spartacus. birthday people today? Anyone celebrating a birthday?
His birthday was yesterday.
Anybody celebrating a birthday yesterday? Riley? Maybe? Anyone celebrating a birthday? So we have one, right? Anybody celebrating a birthday this week? This month? Oh, there we go. There's the Valentine's special. Yeah. Well, good. Well, you're in for a real treat tonight because we put a piece on the program just for you. Because we knew you were going to be here. We wanted to celebrate your birthday with you. This is a set of variations in a classical vein on Happy Birthday. And you may hear some pieces of music that, if you come to a lot of classical music concerts or you watch a lot of classical music concerts, you may hear a theme, you go, oh, wow, that sounds like something. And in this arrangement, we're going to play for you. There'll be some things that are absolutely stolen from other composers, or maybe just snippets stolen, or styles stolen from other composers, or borrowed, maybe I should say borrowed. To entice you to come to our concert in December, we're only going to play the first 5 of these variations tonight. I'm sure there'll be some birthdays in December, right? And then we will play the remainder of them with all of these 5 in our December concert. And I want to invite you to our potluck dinner, or it's kind of a little snack after the concert, our little potluck, and make sure you let me know which one of these was your favorite, because they're very different in styles, and I think, for me at least, you're going to hear the most romantic one in this set, and it's going to be the one that we conclude with. And that one is very specifically taken from a piece of music that somebody did some research and they found out what it was. But other to that point, it's been kind of obscure among our musicians. So if you nail that one, I'll have a special prize for you. I have to figure out what that is, but I'll come up with something. So these are variations on Happy Birthday, and you can chuckle or you can giggle if you are so moved, or I don't know if you'll be moved to tears, but at least I think you'll be amused, and that's okay. thank you very much for attending our concert today and spending your evening with us. There's lots going on in this month in October. Hopefully you got a flyer up in the lobby that shows you all the things that were going on. But coming up very quickly is a jazz combo tomorrow evening on this stage, as well as the jazz orchestra on Wednesday. And then next week, there's a very interesting little concert lecture going on about the tuba family, given on by Mr. John Weber. So if you ever wanted to know more about the low brass family, that would be a great opportunity for you. And then next week rounds out with a symphonic band and SSC voices on Friday, October the 18th. All these programs are at 7 p.m. So we hope you find other reasons to come out and visit this wonderful campus and the college and its music department. The last piece we're going to play for you is a Passacaglia. And Passacaglia began its life in Spain in the 1600s, and it's been a form that many composers have used over the years. And it's a rather simple structure, actually. It's generally a bass line that is repeated over and over, and there's a harmony that goes on top of that bass line. And that harmony generally stays the same. So it's how you treat things on top of that, which gives it its form and its variations and the composition itself. So it's not like a theme with variations. The theme itself is the chords, which is interesting. And Handel made this Passacaglia originally for keyboards, but now we have a string arrangement for it. And also the thing to be listening to is how near the end he actually starts using some really interesting chords that aren't the ones that we're normally hearing throughout this whole piece. So he's getting a little adventurous. But you'll hear a structure where 4 bars are repeated again with maybe a little variation, maybe a rhythm change or a dynamic change. And so every 8 bars you're going to hear something, a new adaptation of this harmonic series. And this is called Passacaglia in G minor, written by Handel. And please be sure to talk with us after the concert. Let us know what your favorite pieces were, what was your favorite happy birthday variation, and make sure you thank our wonderful soloists too. And this orchestra. Can you give me a round of applause and help me celebrate these great musicians here on stage?